Do I think it's right that a single player has scored 46 goals in a 22-game season? No, I really don't. I think it's unacceptable. 50 was right there, and Kruzliak, he just couldn't be bothered.
Singen samman till segerstroppen Maltan Grindavik Och jag vet Mitt vattnen ger idag.
Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome back to Grindavik on the Impossible Dream. Season 14, episode 7 today. We have 2 games in the Champions League. Sturm Graz away, which is a must-win. And then we host defending champions Tottenham. That's right. We host them, and if we get anything from that, it'll just be a bonus, I think, even though it is at home. Now, the league season has wrapped up. We haven't had sort of the end of season awards as to who won everything, except for Golden Boot, which goes to Kruzliak. 46 goals he scored this league season, which is more than double. The previous both league and club record was Godini's 20, and he more than doubled it. He has just had an absolute freak of a season, 46 goals in 18 games. You could argue that he and us are too good for this league. I think that argument would be shot down, but you could definitely make the argument. All right, now there was one game, of course, we had to catch you up on after last episode that got postponed due to, I think it was a waterlogged pitch. So that was our final game of the year against KR. Let's see how many Kruzliak got. We're played in Kruzliak to open the scoring. And a flappy goalkeeper gifted Kruzliak his second. So clearly unacceptable, only got 2, didn't even manage to get a hat-trick. It felt a little bit like the last game of the season, but that meant nothing to both teams. We hit the post many times, to be fair. We could have had many more goals. You can see even from the XG, it's higher than what we scored. So it is what it is, but ultimately a good win. And Rafferson, I forgot to play him up front in this one, so he didn't get his goal, but that's all okay. Doesn't matter, we'll get him a goal next season. Now, the final league table. And we can see it here. So it is Fram and Filkir who go down in the end. Leitner stays up on goal difference. And it is going to be Vala, FH and Starnen that join us in Europe next season. Now, I have small hopes, but hopes that Vala will turn professional this year. If we go and have a look at average attendances. So if we have so average attendances here, they averaged over 10,000 a game. Surely they must have the money in the bank to be able to turn professional at this point. So let's really keep our fingers crossed that happens. They've got to turn professional. You've 10,000 people a week. You've got to be a professional team at that point. So yeah, let's really hope that they do. You can see there's a couple of others there that are getting decent crowds. But I think if Valley goes, hopefully that'll be the domino that makes everybody else then fall as well. But yeah, we'll wait and see for next season what happens there. But first up today, Sturm Graz in Austria, away from home. We are expecting a sort of a narrow 4-4-2 or whatever you want to call that formation from them. And this is the team that we're sending out. It is Puwal in goal. It is Giacchini, Grubasic, White and Luna. Jonsson, who is that? Not Bacali anymore. He's in Torino. It's Brennett and Raul. It is Kosh, Sima and Kruzliak as the front three. Now we've just had an international break, so that everybody's just come back from that. But everybody's come back in pretty good condition. No broken legs this time, Plemenos. So yeah, let's get out there and let's see what we can do. We do really need to win this one. Alright, so we can see the team sheets there. I don't recognise any names on their team sheets, so that could be good, it could be bad. We'll find out in a second here. What do we want to say to this? Go out there, relax. No, let's put on a worthy display. We're away from home. Alright, let's get on board with that. We'll pump our fist. We will say, go out there. We have faith in you. Make me proud, boys. And hopefully they do just that. Alright, and here we go. Now, I will confess if my voice sounds a little off, final game of cricket yesterday, and I am feeling a little second best today. But hopefully my voice isn't too bad, and yeah, hopefully the brain fog will clear momentarily. So, but yeah, we got relegated, so some sorrows were drowned, unfortunately. But that's okay. Back bigger next year, and yeah. We will worry about Football Manager right now, and hopefully, as I say, we need to get a result here. Now, Sturm Graz, I think of their first 2 games, they definitely, remember they got smashed in the first game. I'm not sure how their second game went. Did we see a table while I was babbling on there? And we've got a corner to defend here early doors, and it is into the back post, and Pruwall has done a decent job keeping that out and actually hanging on to it as well. Now, is that the highlight, or are we going to see a little bit more here? He goes long towards Kruzliak. Nice one to flick on there for Kosh. You may have noticed too, Milosevic is back. He just has no match sharpness. I tried to do some friendlies to get match sharpness up, but he got caught up by Serbia, but then didn't play, obviously. Well, I'm assuming anyway, because his match sharpness is shot. So, yeah, Kosh had to play this. They didn't have to, but realistically, that was the better option for us. Here we go. Giacchini's done well. Cross in, back post to Kruzliak. Oh, and how has he missed that? And we've got a free kick now. Raul over it. Is it too far out for him? He has a go! Oh, tell you what, it wasn't too far out for him. It was brilliant. And the goalkeeper has done very well to keep that out. Kosh now with the corner. We've got Grubasic there. We've got White at the back post. And it sort of just goes straight to the goalkeeper in the end. And it's all a bit disappointing. Highlight to continue. White does well. And that will be that in terms of a highlight. 80% possession we've had. You get the feeling we just need to be... we're only using half the pitch here as well. Yeah, we just need to be patient and hopefully take one of these chances. We already created a few. Grubasic for Sima. Sima and Bautenson as well were banging in goals for their countries in that international break we've just had. Oh, decent ball in. Just couldn't quite find Kruzliak. Do we win that? We do. Grubasic does well. Giacchini for Sima. Good ball for Kruzliak. Kruzliak is in. Kruzliak has scored his 69th goal of this season. And that is a ridiculous... Erling Haaland couldn't do that. Erling Haaland wishes he was Kruzliak. It is 1-0, 12th, 13th minute. And yeah, we just need to defend properly now, don't we? What a ball from Sima. Back to goal as well. And Kruzliak, look at that finish. Oh, he's only 21 as well. I mean, the goals that this guy could score in his career is just scary almost. But that puts us top of the Champions League, ahead of Spurs, who we play next, of course. So we'll see. I'm curious to see how we do against someone like Tottenham. This Man City have gone ahead, and I'm assuming Tottenham have as well. Yeah, be curious to see how we do get on. It'll be a really good gauge of how good we are. Because I think we saw last year, didn't we, when we played, was it City and Bayern Munich? That we just weren't quite at their level. Here we go with Sima. Sima, good ball in for Raul, who puts it over the top. Because I've always, we were having this conversation, I can't remember if it was the comments or the Discord. I think it was in the Discord. You know, our attack, or maybe it was, anyway, it doesn't matter. Our attack is quite good. I would back us to score a goal against most teams, if not all teams. But it's the defense that has let us down. But I feel like we are starting to get there now with the defense. Grubasic is a great pickup, and White is doing a good job. Plemenos will come back in at some point after his broken leg, probably not this season, to be honest. But yeah, and then we've got a couple of defenders we've signed for next season. The Wonder Kid that's coming in. Yeah, so I'm hopeful anyway. I'm hopeful that the defense is starting to turn a corner here, but it's not turned a corner there. If it has, it's gone up a wrong street. Because straight from the kickoff in the second half, it is now 1-1, and that's annoying. That is not what we needed. Nice. It was a nice knockdown, but White, we've just fallen asleep, haven't we? Good finish. Didn't give Puol much of a chance there. But we just need to wake up. We need to start again now, and hopefully we can. They have had chances, haven't they? You look at the match stats. They've definitely had chances, but... yeah, have they changed something about the way they're playing, I wonder. So let's get rid of that and see if that helps us out at all. Raul with a free kick. It's very tight angle. He is going to have a goal! Oh, that is brilliant from Raul. Only his third of the season. But how has he scored a free kick from there? He had a belter earlier on, which was well saved by the goalkeeper. But I don't think the goalkeeper can do much about that. You would not expect that to be able to go in there. That is absolutely brilliant from Raul. He is getting better and better, isn't he? He almost seems a better player. Now, Kosh, don't you get yourself sent off here, mate. You know what? We're going to call that on you already. You've already got one red card. We've got Milosevic on the bench. Oh, for Christ's sake. What a goal that is. And it is 2-2. We will take Kosh off. We don't need to be going down to 10 men here. And it wasn't in the corner, was it? It's a long way out. Could Puol do better there? Maybe that's a bit harsh on him. And we do have a kickoff highlight. Can we go back in front nice and quickly here? Giacchini. Seema's making a good run, but we've just... we're just not quite at our very best here, are we? I wonder if there is a little bit of... we haven't been playing much football because our season's finished. Yeah, I wonder if that's just coming back to haunt us a little bit here. But everybody's match sharp, so it shouldn't do. Here we go with Seema. Seema gets past his man. Cross-field ball there. Milosevic in for Raul. Raul has got a chance. Raul pull it back across goal, mate. There it is for Krusliak. How has he not scored? Milosevic now with a free kick. Good one to the back post. It's a header. It's in. And what has happened there? Offside. I don't think... He's saying Jonsson might have been offside. I don't know. No, he wasn't. Okay. It didn't go in cleanly, did it? Oh, who's got... Jonsson put the header back in. Who's got the goal? Briant has got the goal. Excellent stuff, boys. Let's demand more. Oh, come on. Don't do it again. 78th minute. We need to hang on to the lead this time. Giacchini has it. In for Jonsson. Back to Pruwal. Playing out from the back is one of those things. I love when a team does it. I always want my teams to do it. But when you're actually watching them do it, absolutely crap myself. Giacchini down the line. There it is there for Seema. Krusliak and Raul are making good runs forward. But this is fine. This is fine. We just need to probe away. That was a risky pass, wasn't it? There's a good ball for Giacchini. Krusliak and Raul are in the middle. It's towards Krusliak. And Raul is there for the tap-in. Now, was he onside? I think he might have been. And if he is, that should be enough for us now. No, he wasn't. He was off. Oh, come on. That's so close, isn't it? All right. Do we need to make any changes? Grubasic is actually having a bit of a poor game, which is a bit annoying. There's a ball to the back post. Keeper's done well. And they go long. We win that header. But Sturm Graz come away with it still. We get across. Oh, White is... It says he's having a good game. He's made a few mistakes for us, though, hasn't he? Milosevic tracking back. Well, it is headed away. Still, though, they have the ball. Luna goes across. Jonsson has it for Milosevic. We play it out beautifully from the back. Krusliak, if he's onside, this is a great chance. Oh, so it's Seema. He has the goal himself. Oh, Krusliak. It's his 70th goal of the season. That is a ridiculous number. That is a ridiculous number. But anyway, it is 4-2. And hopefully that is enough. I'm not convinced he's onside, but it's been given anyway. Seema was there, wasn't he? But he's twisted, turned. You want your striker to take that, don't you, really? And he's done it brilliantly. That would have been so easy to miss. And that should, and I do stress should, be enough here. We've got Raul over a free kick. Can we put the game to bed once and for all in the 89th minute? Ball in, header across. It is White, and Damian White has his first goal for the club. And, well, that is good. That is very, very good. 5-2 now. That'll be that. And we have come to Austria and taken the 3 points we had to take. That gives us 9 points now in the group, or in the league phase. Good header from White, wasn't it? That will more or less be enough for us to get through. We probably need a point from somewhere, and we've got Anderlecht away to come. You would hope we'd get at least a point from that one. There's a header, and it is just over the top from Briant. And that should be that. Well done, boys. Tough game, that one. They really made us work for it. But you can see second half, we were very, very much the better team there, weren't we? So that's a good win. I'm really happy with that one because, yeah, like I say, we weren't probably at our very best there. So we do go top of the Champions League. Now Spurs at home is next, so it's a top of the table clash. And they've just beaten Bayern Munich 3-2. So we'll live in hope that they're not quite as good as that score makes them look. But more money in the bank. We have got a birthday to forget for their manager. So, sorry, mate, we'll get you a cake. And, yeah, Raul was very good in that one. That free kick was just absolutely brilliant. And he's pulling strings for us, isn't he? With, I think taking Bakali out of the team has actually really helped Raul step forward, playing in that advanced playmaker role. So, Pruwal and White, excuse me, being looked at by the England manager. And, guys, wait there. We will be back to host defending champ Spurs. All right, welcome back. We're getting ready to host Tottenham, and good news, we've got some contract extensions. So our wonder kid that's out on loan, Scotian, we can't forget about him, actually. He's quite a good player. Now, he has signed an extension. Unfortunately, we've got the minimum release fee we couldn't get taken out. So that's a problem because he's already worth more than that. But beats losing him for nothing, I suppose, if he hadn't signed the contract extension. Kosh has had an extra year triggered on his contract, so that's good news. And Pruwal as well has signed a 2-year extension to stay with us. So again, that is good news. But this is about Spurs and trying to take probably what would be our biggest scalp, you'd have to say, as they are the current Champions League holders. Now, we're expecting a 4-3-3 out of them. We're expecting them to be a gegenpressing side, and this is the team that we're sending out. Pruwal in goal, Giacchini, Grubasic, White, and Luna. Jonsson, Rayul, Brilliant. It's the same team, I think, actually. Kosh, Sima, and Kruzliak. There's no real need to change. We need to be a little bit better defensively than we were last game, but other than that, yeah, we're doing okay. Now, there are a few familiar names in their lineup. Wamberto, you may remember we had on loan a few years ago now. And Conde, he moved, we sold him to Benfica. He's now since moved to Tottenham. So, yeah, there's two ex-players that are coming back for this one. What do we want to say? We've been on a good run lately. Impress me. We've got nothing to lose here. Let's go with a good run and impress me. Kosh is looking nervous, which is not ideal. We did play a friendly to try and get Milosevic's match sharpness up. Yeah, but it didn't really work, to be honest. So that's why he's on the bench again. Hopefully Kosh just doesn't get himself sent off here. We really can't afford to be down to 10 men against what is clearly a fairly good Tottenham side. So, yeah, we'll see what we get here. And, well, as I've said before, you know, we need to be better defensively. We always seem to have a goal in us, but we also tend to concede quite a few when we play these better teams. So yeah, we'll see what we get. Now, we're expecting them to be a gegenpressing side. Most of their assists come from through balls, so we are sitting a little bit deeper for this one to try and prevent the space they have to play a through ball into. So let's hope that that plan works out for us. And possession has started off fairly evenly, which is promising, but some early defending to do here, it looks like. There's the ball over the top. And Luna goes across. Can we stop? Oh, a bit lazy there, Kosh. A little bit lazy. And shot comes in over the top. And Brilliant, who of course is on loan from Arsenal on a booking. Maybe he's a little bit too up for this one. We need to not do this, please, boys. I mean, it looks good. And if we get away with it, it's brilliant. But we've not got away with it. And is he offside? He might be offside, you know. Let's certainly hope so. But that wasn't what we needed to do there, was it? I wonder, this is going to stand, isn't it? The ball needed to go to Rayul a bit earlier. Wamberto, I'm not convinced he's not offside. But anyway, can't do much about it now. Here we go. I mean, they checked VAR check, didn't it? So it must... what? I mean, when your luck's out, isn't it? Good finish, to be fair, but... Alright, so let's encourage them. And yeah, I mean, they are a gegenpressing side, so we do just need to move them around. And we've got him behind them here. There's a good ball for Rayul. Rayul's in. Rayul! It's bouncing around and it's cleared away. And it is not going to be the equalising goal. Seema now. Ball in. Oh, it's just passed from White. It's a good spell, but we need to get the goal, don't we? We need to get level. A point here would be a stunning result for us. So... yeah, if we can get it, it would be brilliant. I don't like that Kruzliak is suddenly looking nervous up there. That's not great for a striker. We do have Beltonson on the bench, of course. So that is a change that we can make. Let's see what becomes of this. And, oh, tell you what, we're playing... I'm sure we're exploiting the flanks. We're playing too much through the middle, and we're giving them the ball. We're giving them the ball, and it's costing us. All right, so let's just distribute to the flanks. Get it wide. And it's so annoying, isn't it? We've given them both their goals. Brilliant on a booking. He can come off, I think. Let's get, where are you? Valenzuela on for him. And Kosh looking nervous isn't ideal either. Rayul, ball in, headed away. And... what's happening here? Jonsson goes across. Well done by Valenzuela there. Back to Jonsson. Good strength on the ball. Grubasic across there for White. White pings one forward. That's a bit aimless, isn't it? That's, you know what that is? That's playing at a higher tempo, I think. Valenzuela for Sima, for Raul. Raul for Kruzliak. Oh, just couldn't quite fall for him. But Luna gets it back in towards Sima. But again, it's headed away. And we're putting good pressure on. We've won it back there now. Kosh, it's back post. It's Sima. It's down for Raul. And it is 1 goal back. Really good, really good play. We did to them what they did to us, didn't we? We put really good pressure on the ball. Giacchini won it back, and Kosh has done well there. A bit of a deflected cross, but Sima back into a good area, and Kruzliak, for once, has left it, and Raul has stuck it away, and we are back in this game. Kruzliak's looking nervous as well, which isn't ideal. I wonder if he's afraid of the big game. Alright, so what do we say to that? Dig in, I think. Kosh is looking apprehensive. If we can't win him back around, we've got Milosevic burning a hole on the bench, so we can make that change. Again, the big game in our defence just doesn't quite show up, does it? When we play these, these really big teams of Europe, and also Spurs. We worked on defending set pieces and corners and all that stuff as well. It's the most annoying way. We just got beaten in the air. Let's encourage them. Alright, so Kruzliak, it's just not his day today, so let's get Bautenson on for him. Raul's won that back nicely and given it away again. What do we do defensively to try and fix this team? We see it time and time again, don't we? When we come up against the sort of the top, your Premier League teams, and yeah, I don't know what to do. Luna's not having a great game. We don't really have. We could move White over there, I guess, and bring somebody on at the back. Luna's having a nightmare. Okay, so let's change things up here. Let me have a think. Okay, so 2 subs. Maya is coming on to play centre-back, so he should do a decent job there. We'll move White out, and Milosevic is coming on for Kosh. So, I mean, it's not going to change the game necessarily, but hopefully it just stops it from getting any worse than it already is. Let's tell him to focus. Come on. Oh, we've done well there with Valenzuela's actually looked quite good coming on, hasn't he? Ball in, it's cleared away, it's hacked away, it's found Bautenson now. He can dribble and he's quick. What's he got here for us? Back to Milosevic. Milosevic just gives it away. I wonder if the pre-game team talk was a little bit too ambitious on my part. I mean, we've had our share of possession. That was the problem, wasn't it? We got caught in possession too many times. And, yeah, I mean, we won the game we needed to win today. We got to our 9 points, but we still look a very, very long way from being able to compete with these guys. And it's very, very frustrating. So we drop points. We are now 6th, which is, I mean, it's still good, isn't it? It's obviously that particular game is disappointing, but we're still in a fairly good position here, and we should be getting out of the league phase again. So we come unstuck in a big way, as we tend to do against those, as I said, those elite teams that have all the money. So yeah, there it is. It's done. Not much we can do about it now. But if you have enjoyed that, make sure you hit thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. We'll be back next time. 2 away games. Inter, who knocked us out last year. And then Anderlecht. And that's penciled in as our extra point to make sure we get out of the league phase. So let me know what you think in the comments. Will we get any points out of that? We need to... Anderlecht, we should win. I'll be disappointed if we don't win that. And Inter, a bit of revenge for last season would be nice, wouldn't it? Take care.